Well, hello there. So, you've probably seen the title, probably seen the thumbnail, and you're asking yourself, Hunker mode? What is this Hunker mode that CIG is working on? Well, they're not working on it. Basically, I had the experience where I was doing my hardcore playthrough, and one of the goals was to pirate player, and as well, I thought I'll go down to Brio. Now, the problem is, if I sit there and wait for a player to come, player's going to come in and see there's a ship there, so they might not land, or they might just straight up blow the ship. So it's like, how do I do this? I'm solo. I can maybe park 20 kilometers away and drive in a vehicle, but then if I kill the guy, I've got to drive all the way 20k out, then fly all the way back in. By the time I've got there and start moving the boxes into my ship to sell, that player will have respawned and come back. So I have to make my ship look unthreatening to that player. So I flipped it upside down and I left it in a pile of junk. So any player coming would just think, oh, well, it's been abandoned. And, well, it worked once. Hey, buddy.
Why?
Because I'm a pirate. I want your stuff. I took his boxes, I sold them, and then a couple of days later, I came back, tried the same thing again, and well, this guy just turns up. And once he blew my ship up, he just flew away. Just came in, blew the ship up, fly away. There's no... People just blow ships up because they can. And it's the same at SBK or Jumptown or any location where you are no longer in your ship and it's white, so they know there's no one in there. So I'll just blow it up. There's no consequences. Unless you're if there's a common way, you'll get like a little fine, but they can go and pay it off. So it really had me thinking, if I was a game dev, how would I come up with an idea to discourage players from just randomly blowing up all player ships? Because they don't get out of their ships, they blow up and then they leave. And it's where I kind of came up with this idea of hardening this hunker down mode where you harden the shields. You already have this in the master modes where you're diverting power from your weapons to your quantum drive to do the quantum cruise, I think it's called, or whatever it's called. You're not on your ship, so you don't need your weapons and you don't need your engines. So all that power gets transferred to your shield generator and it hardens the shield bubble around your ship. It makes it very resistant to energy based weapons. So if I'm a cutlass, I hit the mode, go off into a cave or whatever, player comes along, he's in an arrow, he's only got energy based weapons. He is not going to be able to kill my cutlass. If he diverts all his power to weapons, over time he'd wear down my shield recharge rate, I guess, and eventually he would break through the shields and be able to blow the ship up. But it would be a time sink, and it's like, is it worth me spending 5-10 minutes just constantly shooting this ship just to blow up for no reason? But then on the other hand, there are going to be cases where you are going to want to blow up a player's ship for whatever reason. So in that case, you use projectile weapons. Be that FPS, you land, use your FPS weapon to break into that ship, because we don't have hacking yet, but that leaves you vulnerable to engaging other players. The owner of the ship might be down there, so you might have an interaction on an FPS sort of basis, which is any kind of interaction is good gameplay in a way, or use the projectile weapons on your ship. But then on that case as well, if I'm only blowing that ship up because I can, do I want to waste my projectile weapon blowing this ship up? It also gives the owner of the ship time to get back to his ship, get into his ship, get into the pilot seat, because some ships can be really kind of elaborate animations. It can take forever to actually get to your pilot seat and re-engage power normally and fly away or engage the aggressor that's attacking your ship. I don't know if this is a great solution. I'm sure people might leave in the comments better solutions, or tell me how my solution is just dumb. Go ahead, I'm all for feedback. Give me your ideas. The situation of your people just blowing your ship up because it's there and you're just being stranded it's just not fun. And we've all had that experience where you just hear, you're doing something, you just hear somebody shooting your ship and you're just like, oh well, there's my ship gone, now what? Well, anyway, thanks for joining me in my TED Talk. If you liked it, give a thumbs up or thumbs down, or hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, all that lovely stuff. And I will catch you in the next video, and have a great rest of your day. Peace out.